Legacy in the margins. Noah Brooks sat quietly in the back of room 213, his pen moving rhythmically as he drafted the heading across the top of his college entrance essay, Why Harvard Needs Me. It was an audacious title, but every word came from a place deeper than ambition. Outside those cracked school walls, his mother mopped sterile hospital corridors so their lights wouldn't go out. Inside his mind, Noah saw worlds beyond his zip code, futures that didn't end with statistics. He didn't hear the door open or the sound of heels clicking against the worn linoleum. Ms. Heather Alcott, the senior English teacher with a reputation for playing favorites and silencing dreams, approached silently. "What's got you so focused, Mr. Brooks?" she asked, her voice slicing through the air. Noah startled slightly, but composed himself. "Just finishing an essay." She leaned over, uninvited, scanning the title. "Harvard," she repeated with theatrical disbelief, her lips curling into a condescending smile. "Well, that's rich." Her voice was loud enough for the three students at the front to hear. Connor Hastings and Drew Mitchell, sons of old money and alumni legacies, turned around, snickering. "Maybe he thinks Harvard needs more janitors," Connor muttered. "Or someone to clean their toilets," Drew added, laughing. Noah didn't flinch. His silence wasn't weakness, it was dignity. He gathered his things slowly, placing the essay into his worn backpack with careful hands. "Thank you for the advice, Ms. Alcott," he said evenly before walking out. Outside, the hallway stretched long and empty. Only there did his shoulders sink for a beat before he straightened them and kept walking. 5 miles away, Camila Brooks pushed a cart of cleaning supplies down the cold, bright halls of Memorial Mercy Hospital. Her phone buzzed. One glance at Noah's text, "Rough day," told her everything. A single mother since Noah was a toddler, Camila understood her son's silences more than his words. During her break, she pulled out a photograph tucked into her badge holder, a smiling black man in a crimson sweatshirt with Harvard lettering. Daniel Brooks had died in a car crash when Noah was only 2, but Camila never let his story die. Her son shared that same fire. Later that night, as janitor Thomas Whitmore swept room 213, he found a crumpled paper in the trash. Curious, he smoothed it out. "Why Harvard Needs Me." He adjusted his glasses and began to read. His eyes widened. This wasn't a student parroting dreams from prep brochures. This was someone who knew hardship, who turned it into conviction. "I'll be damned," he whispered, folding it carefully and slipping it into his coat. The next day, Ms. Alcott announced an extra credit assignment. Write a Harvard application essay. To understand what true academic excellence demands, she added, her gaze falling on Noah. And perhaps adjust our expectations. Connor grinned. Maybe Noah can recycle his cleaning lady story. Good to have goals, Ms. Alcott quipped, but remember, community college is also a noble path. Noah didn't respond. He wouldn't give them the show. But Jade Ramirez, the quiet girl from the back, approached him after class. "That was messed up," she said softly. "Just another Tuesday," he replied, brushing it off. "You going to write the essay?" "I'm not letting them take this from me," he said. That night, Camila pawned a family heirloom to buy Noah a used laptop. "Use it to write your future," she told him. He did. Noah's essay, revised and sharpened, was accidentally left in the library printer tray. Connor found it. "This is good," he told Drew. "Too good." They planted segments of it in a shared school drive, then tipped off the administration anonymously. Noah was called to the principal's office. Ms. Alcott was already there. "Explain the similarity between these documents," Principal Harris demanded. "I didn't plagiarize. I wrote this. I have notes, drafts. Manufactured after the fact, Ms. Alcott cut in. A knock interrupted them. "Mr. Whitmore stepped in. I've seen Noah work on this for weeks. I read it. Every version. This essay is his." Principal Harris checked metadata. The plagiarized file had been created yesterday. Suspicion shifted. Noah was placed on probation, not suspended. A bitter relief. That night, Camila visited Ms. Alcott. "My son has worked for everything. Maybe you're threatened by that, but he will succeed, despite you." Jade found Noah at his locker. I saw them. Connor and Drew. They swapped your essay. I was in the alcove. They didn't see me. Would you testify? She shook her head. I can't. But you're not crazy. They set you up. Mr. Whitmore began mentoring Noah in rhetoric and argument. 3 mornings a week before sunrise in the library. You don't need polish, he told him. You need power. He lent him a book, Elements of Argument. Noah devoured it. Noah entered a citywide essay competition. MS. Alcott tried to block him, citing academic probation. Principal Harris overruled her. Let him try. Competition day. Riverside Convention Center. Noah stepped on stage. Opened his folder. The pages were blank. Sabotage. He paused, then lifted his eyes. Maybe it's fitting. Life doesn't hand us scripts. We speak from what we know. He delivered his entire essay from memory. Better, even. The judges leaned in. He finished, Harvard doesn't need me because I look like what they've always accepted. They need me because I don't. He placed top 5. A week later, a black luxury car pulled into Westbrook High. Dean Malcolm Rivers from Harvard stepped out. Everyone assumed he came for Connor. He asked for Noah Brooks. MS. Alcott blinked. Noah. Yes, the dean replied. And his mother, if she's available. Camila arrived, still in her hospital scrubs. Dean Rivers greeted her like an old friend. Camila. Noah stared. You know him. Your father was my mentee, Rivers explained. He never formally attended Harvard, but his work helped shape our medical ethics department. Your mother, too, Camila added. We kept it from you, so you'd build your own path. But you're walking his dream. A few weeks later, the William Brooks Scholarship was established. Harvard funded it to support first-generation applicants from underrepresented communities. At the school ceremony, banners hung beside a framed photograph of Noah's father. Principal Harris addressed the crowd. This is what legacy looks like. Noah gave his speech. Legacy isn't what you inherit. It's what you build. It's how you hold the door open for the next person. As the crowd rose in applause, Dean Rivers leaned toward Camila. He's going to change Harvard. Camila smiled, just like his father would have. Weeks later, Noah stepped through Harvard Yard, journal in one hand, Lucky Stone in the other. He belonged not because someone gave him permission, but because he had earned it. And now, it was his turn to make room for the next dreamer.